Hey guys, this is me playing Insurgency Sandstorm for the first time with real people, and we're doing co-op against the AI. So, I think with me, there's like 6 people in my squad, which is pretty cool. Usually you get 4 people in the squad. But I'm not used to this game. It just started, and but I'm having a little fun. It's definitely better with real people. I played against AI, where my squad was AI, and they were idiots. But these people, at least they know what they're doing. So I sort of got up over there, so now I'm shooting there. I edited this too, because the match was 35 minutes. I cut out a lot of stuff, so I'm trying to put just the really cool stuff. So what I try to do is I try to stick with at least one squad member so I don't get myself in trouble. What I like about this game is that there's no marker over the enemy. So, he's not spotted. It feels more realistic. I mean, you could see like my squad members have a marking on them, which is good so I don't shoot them. And this is the easier mode. The hardcore mode, I would do damage to my squad members, so I'm not ready for that yet. But it's slow and it's tactical. It's not Call of Duty. You can't do a run and gun. It's a little bit like Battlefield. Graphics are, I'd say they're kind of like almost like PS3 graphics. But pretty nice for PS3 graphics. The maps are nice, but the characters and the way they move, it's not very fluid. So that guy, he just got killed by a Molotov cocktail. He was on my team. I just kicked open the door, and I'm kind of looking for enemies. That's my squad member. I thought he was an enemy, but I didn't shoot him. So some of the objectives that we have to do is we have to control the zone for a certain amount of time, and I'm taking care of the rear, and these other guys are inside taking care of any enemies that come in. And now this is us kind of fast forwarding to, it's the same map, which is actually, when you look at it, it's pretty big, but we're just going to another zone. And they have a lot of maps in here. I think there's 11 or 12 maps, and there is a nighttime and a daytime version of each map. With the nighttime one, you have to use night vision goggles, which I'm still not sure if I'm ready to use. And as you can see, my spray is or recoil, it's hard to control, which is kind of like real guns. And that's what makes it more realistic. Yeah, see, this guy's right in front of me. It's a lot easier for me to shoot him. But when someone's off in the distance, you kind of see, the bullets start to spray upwards. We're inside this, and the enemy is they're throwing mortars, shooting mortars at us, trying to kill us while we're inside. But once we control the zone for a certain amount of time, we can move on to the next objective. And some of it is like search and destroy, like we'll have to place a bomb. That's a suicide bomber, and I just stopped that suicide bomber from coming in. And again, I like this whole aspect because I'm so tired of playing against the Russians. We're playing in the Middle East. I think this is Iraq, either Iraq or Afghanistan, or might be a mixture of both. But again, I like that the team is working together. No one's talking, which is annoying the hell out of me, because I have a mic, and you really need to be talking with this. It's definitely a game you should play with friends. So I guess I'm trying to convince you guys to eventually pick it up and we can play. But you can be successful if you're just slow and cautious about everything. You just don't run into everything. I got killed twice in this game. You don't see it because I fast forwarded it. but it's definitely kind of cool. You know, again, those guys are far away from me. I'm sure if this was a real war, I wouldn't be getting headshots every single shot that I took. But it's kind of frustrating because sometimes I look horrible the way I'm shooting. But it's fun. I like the slow pace of it. And again, this is the easy version. There's a hardcore version, which I'm going to try eventually, not now, where the AI is harder and you can kill your own teammates if you have friendly fire. And you get less ammo. I love the audio in this. The audio sounds pretty realistic to me when somebody just shot an RPG at us. Like when you hear explosions, the bullets, everything just seems very realistic. The guns look pretty good too. I think the players aren't that great, but they don't move the best either. They're very video game-ish. Like when I used to play Killzone, I mean, I'll go back all the way to Killzone 2, Killzone 3. Those players looked amazing. They moved amazing. This is a smaller studio, so I guess I don't have a budget to really focus on that. But it's all about what's important to you. The gameplay or the graphics. I wish there was a mixture of both. Hopefully this will be successful and maybe a big company will buy them out and we'll get like a really nice looking sequel to this. I nailed that guy. But no, it's satisfying when you do shoot somebody. See, those were tracer bullets that the enemy is using. You have a ton of guns to choose from, and you can. I'm a rifleman, but you know you can be a specialist, and I guess. Look how many times I shoot this guy, and I can't get him down. It's embarrassing. I eventually get him down, but again, it's the recoil in the gun. You can see it like going up as I'm shooting. But I definitely enjoy playing with real people as opposed to the AI. That looked pretty cool. I really like that. I think I saved my teammate's ass right there. Yeah, I did. He's still alive. When you run out of bullets, you could switch to pistol, which is like every game. But it's weird how you do it. Now this is the final spot that we have to go to, and they throw their heavy artillery at us. And I guess this is the most fun part because it really goes crazy. I would say like another complaint that I have with this game is there's no intro and there's no finale. It's just you start and you finish. It's like that Aliens game where it's like, come on, just give us like something where we're in a helicopter and we're coming down on, rappelling on ropes or something, and then at the end the helicopter picks us up. I think that'd be kind of cool. It would seem very cinematic, but that's not the case. So this guy pulled up next to us and I'm trying to get him, and I do get a headshot, which is good. But it's cool. Like you have smoke, you have incendiary grenades, you have flashbangs and frags, and you get nervous. I see that this guy, I thought he was going to get me, so I kept pulling away. That's why it took me forever to shoot this guy. And again, you get really nervous when you're playing, because it just seems very realistic. I wish there was more destructibility. There's some, but there's nowhere like Battlefield. What I like about this, I used to play SOCOM a lot, and that's what it feels like. You're working with the squad. You're not just like running like a chicken with its head off, and everybody's doing their own job, and they're trying to protect each other and yourself. And it's good. I think I ran out of bullets here, which kind of sucked. I mean, you're supposed to, after every objective, you're supposed to reload. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say about this game. It's going to be crossplay. Right now it's just crossplay between like the old generation and the new generation consoles, so PS4 and PS5. But eventually it's going to be PS4 and Xbox. They're also going to have mods put into the game, like where people can put different types of gameplay that they created from the PC. But overall, it's my first day playing it. It's hard, but I'm kind of enjoying it. It takes some getting used to, but eventually it will. I'll get used to it. I think I'm the last man standing. I could be wrong, but it's kind of cool because I think I end up winning the game for everybody. I don't hear any bullets coming from my side. Yep, that's it. Victory. See you guys. That's it.